Said it was working. Okay, it says we're live. Twitch says we're live. Alright, I'm going to save this real quick. And we're going to get to what we came here for. Open recent project. Start with, let's see. Let's go to recent project. We're going to start with our PMSA. Go to our media pool. You guys see how bad I am with DaVinci Resolve. I also cannot hear myself, and I think I'm glad about that. Alright. So I only have like 7 pictures I was able to get because I'm just stealing pictures. Alright, we're going to bring in the RCS logo. You're going in there too. Alright, we go to flash drive. Bring in the QR code. Where's the profile for the beginning? There we go. You can't see the file explorer because I have it set just to the DaVinci Resolve. What is this? Okay, that's Dwarf Car 1. Don't need that. Okay, where did I put you? Where did I put the PMSA logo? It's over here. Ah, yes. PMSA white. Microsprint onboard that I stole from YouTube. Pretend I didn't. Alright, first thing is first. Let's bring all the media in here. Everything we'll need. First we're getting our logo in. staging photo in. Actually, I want to get that one of the single parked car in. Bring you back. Cause I want, that's not what I want, you know it. Okay, so here's how we'll do it. We'll delete that clip. I'll bring you down. Go over. Where the staging pick goes, staging. Let's see, pace laps. More pace laps. Perhaps pace laps. They go fast. And you go fast too. And I think that's actually all I have for the PMSA. Then, oh, I need to have a text file. I should have some. Let's spray it. What did he want me to say? Okay, so we're gonna bring some text in here too. I think that's in titles, right? Title. Yeah, we'll do that one. Text is gonna say join us at River City Speedway for the return of the PMSA It's not how you spell four. Let's go like that. September 13th. Does their logo say micro or mini sprints? We'll size you down a little bit. Undo that, okay. I'm gonna change that font because that's a bad font. Let's get a cool font. Let's see, I think I'm gonna use where to go element no PQ. Should have been using this the whole time. I should use this on the rest of them. Okay, and then back to the media pool. We'll use our logo. We'll zoom that B out. I want it to be on the logo and on the text. We'll zoom that buddy out. I think I've been keeping him at 42. Position. No, wait, I've been having them on the right. Down. You're too far over. Zoom. Zoom. Make you nice and little. 24th looks good. I'll keep it centered, might as well. This is the best the logo's ever looked, in my opinion. Back. Because before they're I'll make this a little bigger because it's kind of small. Got 0.5, yeah. Because before their logo was a picture of a T-shirt, so I removed the background, made it more white than beige because it was looking beige because it's off-white, dirty picture of a T-shirt. Like, so it's gonna do. Alright, let's add some transitions in here. I usually start with dip to color, right? Bam. Will smooth cut work? No. Additive resolve, no. Blur resolve. Oh yeah, I can't use that one. Because I don't feel like paying for stuff. Crust dissolve. No. No. Glow? I don't think glow. Zoom in. Ooh, zoom in works. And here we'll use crash zoom. Oof. That's how it sounds in my brain. Choo. Glow. Glow works. The brightness flash, that works. We have one going fast. So I'll do backlit works. I'm going fast. Camera shake. And here we do dip to color. We do dip to color. Dip to color. And dip to color. That's not what I wanted, you know it. What if it? Just clipped. All majors all clipped in the same. No, I'm not confident enough to do that. I'll just let them be all slightly different. That's fine. Nine. Add sound. Okay, I have to do an edit. Of course, I have to do an edit. Get a full thing so I can have a transition there. And let me switch headphones. There we go. What do you sound like so far? Do I not get to hear it? Is that it? You not have sound? Or is my computer being rude? Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move that back over here. Hello? I want to say Jediah. Okay. Currently making promo videos for a racetrack I work at. I'll make a cut right there. Bam, bam. Delete that. Transitions. Audio. Crossfade. And we'll see how that sounds. Go way back here. And it's going to do that thing. Because DaVinci Resolve loves it. And then finish it out. Tip to color again. Assuming you're still up in here. How you doing? As I said hi, I figured I should follow up on that. Sorry, my stream seems a bit empty. Really excited for the first season. Me too, honestly. Been putting out promo after promo. I think I've put out 7 now. Most of those were in the span of like 72 hours max. So check them out on River City Speedway social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Actually, if you scan that QR code, it's hard to see, but I can put it bigger on the screen. That'll take you straight to our social medias. It's basically just River City Speedway anywhere you look. Not River Cities, that's in North Dakota. It's River City in St. Helens, Oregon. And their races will be streamed on my channels. It'll look real nice. You can see what they'll look like if you look at my channel and look at previous lives. Give you a taste of the overlay. The overlay is going to look like this season. nice and smooth transitions because I don't know how to do anything nice right now. Doing good. Good is good. Me too. I got the day off from work to work on social media stuff and um, clean up around here a little bit. Sorry, I don't have a camera. If I had a good camera that was HD or whatever, I'd have a camera up, but that is not something I own at the moment. So we keeping it old school. No cam, just voice. Yeah, racing since I don't know. Nice. Racing is fun. I used to race actually. Um, I'm gonna pretend that I was good at it and that I was fast as all else. But we all tell little lies sometime. No, racing is so fun. Alright, I'm gonna call this one good and ready. So, open TikTok Studio. I'm gonna open the Facebook. I need the media suite. This business suite. Okay, and then I'll open up Instagram. I can show you how I post things too. So why not show all of it off? Just working on trying to find a car first. Fair enough. Facebook Marketplace is generally a good place to go as long as there's a racetrack near you. You could kind of find something generally. I know there's plenty around where I am, but I am privileged enough to have multiple racetracks fairly close to me. About a 40-minute drive to the two closest ones. And let's see, let's add a new source. That's how we're gonna do this. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. But go to create. Actually, I'll create it later. Besides, I didn't actually export it yet, so it's not gonna matter. Just quick export. Export. We're gonna put the name as PMSA promo for the Pacific Micro Sprint Association. We're gonna go to. Is there a thing? We'll go to new project. This one will be called the PHRA promo. Create. Okay, that now is okay. Well then, let's go to it. How do I do that? Do I have to close and redo it? 'Cause that's not very nice. I see me all the time. I'm pretty sure I have. Not unlikely. I don't remember every face I see as much as I wish I could. Close project. That's how I do it. Okay. Next up, we got our PHRA promo. Let's go. No, not that. PHRA promo. Loading. There we go. Let's get our media up. Downloads. And get rid of all the MSA arrays. Go to our media pool, however you want to pronounce it, is up to you. Bring some media in. Bring that audio in. Did I end up getting their logo done? Did I not say there? What is EFR is East Fork Racing, Iron Giant, Westminster, PMSA, NASAP, Phone Review, Poorhouse with the P. Just making sure that's clear. He says mumbling. Interesting. Alright, well, let's do something new. Let me open this. We're going to go to PHRA. I wonder if it is. Can I take it from this? I can, and it's already a PNG. Oh, that's so wonderful. Save image as PHRA logo. Rotate that. You can't see this part, but I'm doing it. I promise. Add that to the media pool. Close that. What your question? So you probably said that a minute ago. What's your question, sir? I'm just guessing, sir. I say sir to women as well. Me trying to cover my butt. Promise I do it for everyone. I think that's it. It's not a sponsored class. I need our logos in it as well. So we'll go to the flash drive. Bring up RCS profile, RCS logo. There's the RCS QR. I'm going to bring those up into here. So what's the race rules, just so I know? Talking about division rules, they're up on the website. Race rules. A lot of it's up on the website, river-city-speedway.com. I don't know, can you clarify the question a little bit? Like, go fast, turn left. After the green flag drops, don't take each other out or you'll get black flagged. If you get black flagged, first black flag you'll get a lap down. Second one you'll be parked for the race, or on your trailer. There's a lot of little rules. Delete that, delete that. Okay, I need a lineup pick first. Here's single car. I want a lineup pick first. Is there a... I don't. I just have some single car parked. So put you there. Take that from their website. Your stop car, bam. Well, I usually cut those down to 3 seconds. Oops. Whatever, I didn't have any pictures to go with, so it's okay. We'll go with, how many do I have of you? 2 of Brune, so I'll put Brune in early. Boom, Dave Brune. 24 KO. 5 of Gary Wagner. 46 of I forgot his name. 17X of Crystal Flath. 92 of Chuck Jones, maybe? Bob Lang, maybe? The D4 of Sean Dory. The 54 of Dave Brune. I think that's a different picture. Okay, the red's just over there. The red's behind him. Okay, so that is a different picture. That is blue flag. Okay. Yeah, so that means one of the top 3 cars. We only do it for the top 3 cars. It basically means, hey, there's the leaders are about to lap you. Hold your line. It doesn't necessarily mean, because I know some tracks will be like, we move to the outside. Don't just hold on to the line where you're at. Normally it's either high or low, and the leaders will go around you. But it means, and I'm glad I had got this flag actually, because I knew to not freak out when someone goes flying by me. Because if someone's going by you real fast and you're not expecting it, that might spook you and you're gonna scare the leaders, or it's so you know you don't have to battle this person because it's not for position. Yeah, that's one of the flags that people doesn't seem to get, but it's kind of overlooked in driver training. Okay, so this one's gonna say, let me get my facts correctly. My facts correct. With join us at River City. That's not how you spell city at all. City Speedway for the return of the PHRA dwarf cars. May 10th, September 13th. And we'll change that font to something cool like restaurant menu book. I mean, technically, I could tell you what all the flags do if you really want. Might as well. Green flag is the race has started. Yellow flag says caution, slow down, get lined up single file. Depending on who's on the receiver, which is a communicator between the officials or the director and the drivers, it's required at our track. If you don't have one, you should look up Receiver. It's usually like $80. Then see, yeah, and they'll usually say where it is, like caution, watch out, turn 2, or something like that. Red flag is safely stop where you are. Don't just slam on the brakes. I made that mistake and got rear-ended. But come to a easy stop, because there's people out on track, or we have to have medical personnel, or whatever else it is. Someone went hard into the wall. Someone flipped, or there's heaven forbid a fire. That's automatic red flag, so we can have safety personnel on track ASAP without having to worry about any cars or any engines. Yeah, stop and turn your engines off too. The blue and yellow flag is hold your line, leaders are coming. The black flag is take it off the track. Usually you can go back to staging and they'll talk to you there. There's a black flag with an orange circle in it. We call it the meatball flag or the mechanical flag. It means your car's broken. Take it to the pit because it's a safety hazard. Like if you have a muffler dragging on the ground, if you got a flat tire, something like that, we'll throw that flag. White flag is one more last lap, one more time around the track. Checkered flag is race is over. Complete your cool down lap and get out of here. We're gonna start the next race. Basically. I think that's all the flags we use. Yeah, flagging is fun too. I've been able to do it for the tracers a couple times. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I made a mistake once. Also, flagging for quads is fun. I was able to do that once. And where's that PHRA logo is the word I'm looking for. The biggest little cars on dirt. Should put these in one at a time so I can position them better. Bring you down to 0.42. So I've been using position. You're on the right. Division do you recommend? If you're starting out racing, 4 cylinders are probably the easiest to get into. They're also the cheapest to get into. Elsa Pure Stock is also fairly cheap and easy. The rear wheel drive is a lot harder on dirt than front wheel drive. Front wheel drive is practically foolproof, though I've seen it definitely be difficult for some people to get. And that's okay. I'm not going to try to knock people for that because not everyone is as skilled as other people. And that is okay. But at the same time, it's fairly easy. But yeah, generally 4-cylinder or pure stock. The only downsides to 4-cylinder is every once in a while on a bad night, it sometimes turns into a demo derby class. Not like really, but some of the drivers can get a little upset and bump around a little. We generally try and crack down on that pretty fast because that's not safe. We don't vibe with that. And where am I going to put the QR code? Not a lot of room. Did I get a text? What is it? Yeah, I know I need to do that. Whatever. Reminder texts. Position will put you back at the top right where I usually put you guys. I need to call some people. See if they want to sponsor the racetrack. You know what, actually? If it's accident, we can generally tell if it's accidental, gonna be honest. And it's generally like, hey, be careful. We don't want people bumping into each other, of course. It can make for a tacky situation. But like, if you get spooked or something and accidentally go door to door, no one gets hurt, that just happens. I actually need to move this logo real quick. It's on the screen. I wish you could make smaller things. Seizure warning. Hey, maybe I could. Sarah Tomigan sponsors my stream. He basically owns the multi-streaming software I use. But I mean, it's generally like fine. And it's not uncommon for drivers to go after the race and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, my bad. I've done it. Just hey, my bad. It wasn't trying to bump you or anything." And they'll usually be cool. Like, "Oh no, yeah, you're fine. I get it." Um, it's not a good place for the QR. You know, it is. It is fine. Now let's add my transitions. I did put the beginning one in, right? Yeah, I did. Transitions. But yeah, try to avoid bumping if you can. Adapt color. Why are you doing this? There we go. Good job. How many pictures do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'll do my 3-second cuts. I'll leave you at no, I cut you to 3 as well. Shortcut. Delete. 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 Actually, do I want to really cut those? Because I can cut those to 2. Because they're not ones that really are moving. Nah, you know what? I'll leave them. Because most of these are just single driver anyway. Just because I don't have a lot of pics that aren't of other speedways. And I don't want to have other speedways featured on River City Speedway social media. Just because I don't mess around with the CCRA president going, "Hey, that's from Sunset." I go, "Oh shoot, sorry," because Sunset's for the tracks that they race at a lot. And don't tell Jim this, but I actually like working at Sunset too. I fill in there every once in a while. And now that the racetrack doesn't own my stream anymore, I can say stuff like that. Alright, did my cuts. Time for my transitions. Or the rest of them. Are going to be 410s? No, we do not have enough room for 410s. We are going to have a 360s. I think they're 360s. Wingless Sprint Series are going to stop. But no, 410s. They would get to half throttle before we could even, before they could get to the turns. Plus, we can't afford the World of Outlaw guys. No, they don't even go to Sunset. Supposedly there was attempts to try to get them to Sunset, but Sunset is also what is considered a strong quarter, which is a quarter mile around the outside rather than what most tracks will measure by the inside. Like River City is a quarter mile on the inside. It's still considered a quarter mile. Banks pushes, or Sunset Speedway pushes a third mile by being a quarter mile, strong quarter. And they don't even go there. They usually stick to 3/8 and halves. Additive resolve? No. Blur dissolve? No. Dip to color will be fine. I don't want dip to color, non-additive dissolve. No. What are my favorites? Blur. I already said no to blur. Dip to color now. Brightness flash. Ooh, that'll be good right there. Would glow be good here? The next one. Yeah, look at that. We'll go maybe camera shake here. Oh, actually, I can preview it. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It'd be cool for there to be 410 sprints, but that's not gonna happen. I'm honestly okay with that. Just because for a safety standpoint, like part of me is not weary, but almost weary of the wingless sprints, and not as much so micros, but just because I've seen stuff that used to go so fast. Yeah, and that's uh yeah, it's we don't have the best catch fence. Like our catch fence will catch a car, but if you've seen the videos of a sprint car practically crashing through a fence or bending the top of a fence down or going over the fence, I don't want that. And of course, I don't want that, but especially with our old fence, and that's one of the improvements we've talked about making. It's just an expensive one to make, going around. I think it goes around almost all the track, with the exception of like turn 3, I think doesn't. And the entrances, of course, don't have a catch fence, but I know how fast they can go and how high they can fly, and while it's fine, they're not going too crazy fast. You know to never take your eyes off a sprint car. This one had box glitch. This one might have normal glitch. Ooh, that looked good actually. So, that's cool. I'm so good at this. RGB split. Oh, that's what I should have for that one. Oh, hold on. What if instead of that, what if I did RGB split? Yeah. Okay, so we'll take this transition out. We'll trade it for. That's good. No, sprint cars still go to sunset all the time. 360 sprints will go to sunset. Actually, they might just get 410, but not World of Outlaws. But I don't know. We're getting the Focus midgets though, and that's really cool. We haven't had them since 2019, and I miss them. Not that they put on the best 2019 show, but it's because they're not. Not everyone goes to these small tracks all the time. Crash zoom. Crash zoom. Yeah, use blur dissolve. Use another camera shake. Brightness flash. Dwarves can put on a good show. Like, dwarves are give and take. There's times that they'll put on a fantastic show. Like, I've seen a 30 lap dwarf main that went flag to flag, and I was breathless after. So that was the first singular race that I called on my own. And it was bam, 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 action packed, fantastic racing. I loved it so much. I was breathless though. But there's also been times, like we had the pocket change race there in, I want to say 2021. And I think they got a total of 15 laps down out of, I want to say 40 that was planned. Just because it was caution after caution after caution. We ended up going to time limit. So it's give and take. There's jokes that, oh, they spin out all the time. It's a crash fest. And that can be true sometimes, but they are one of our biggest draws because they can put on a fantastic show. And I will say that they will put on. I've seen Dwarfs put on a better show than four cylinders sometimes, because four cylinders also have a tendency to put on really good shows. Oh, that lined up so well. But I've also seen four cylinders put on a bad show. So it's give and take, in my opinion. But yeah, dwarfs most of the time will have out of their like 6 races that they'll have, because there's enough of them for 2 or 3 heats and a B main. They'll usually put on a pretty good show. At least 2 of the races will be good. And then Josh Rogers will just leave them all in the dust for the rest of it. Josh Rogers is basically the Northwest Dwarf Car Association, not like all-star, but he's like, you see him and he's like, oh, that guy's probably going to win. I haven't raced since last year, and it's the 3rd dwarf car race, but he wins. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, when you win, he's great. He's a great driver. I'm not going to say it's car. It's driver. Don Jenner, great driver. They'll be all in IMCA mods, yeah. So, grudge race with the modified fuel. Yeah, that was so good. The Trenholm Cattle Company Open Class Scramble, or grudge race, or whatever you wanted to call it. But I loved that so much, enough that I posted it on Reels, Facebook Reels at the time, because we didn't have Instagram till this year, and TikTok. I think it just got taken from our pinned and just kept with the David Weaver one, but it is such a good race. The year before that, we had Pure Stock versus Tuners, and that was also a great race. I love interclass, and I hope we do some. It's kind of a call back to the old Run What You Brung, which it would generally be, we break you into a time brackets, and everyone would go according to, or go into a race or a system according to what time they qualified with. But yeah, the one, let's see, that was Stephen Capter, Scott Wells, Chris Beard, Anthony Chico Brinster. Who else was in that? I think it's up on my YouTube channel. Let me bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up on screen because I don't want to mess with all my windows and stuff. View your channel. Open class.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day 1, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime.
Racing! Okay, Brad Corpella. There's no Chris Beard. Unless he's the one on the outside. I think he is. And Jacob Hilsinger. It was so good. Halfway through it, though, with the spin from Capture.
And after lap number 1, Great Scots, it's still a 51C Brinster. I am
Scott. I love making the Back to the Future references, because he had a Back to the Future themed car. I don't know if you ever actually saw it, but it was great. Great vinyls. And I made as many Back to the Future jokes and references as I could. On this one, we're gonna quick export as well. This would be the, oh no, I need to cancel. I need to add this, cancel. I need to add the sound to it. I almost forgot. dwarf cars. This audio, this dwarf car one, I actually took from a dwarf car racer at the track. Or who goes to the track. Cool dude. What's his name? I know his name. This is a 14. Let's say it's Tom something. It's got a Hispanic last name. Why can't I remember? Tommy Vasquez. That's what it was. Tommy Vasquez. I think Tommy. I don't know. Vasquez was the last name that I was looking for, at least. We'll drag the audio over here so it transitions on its own. I don't have to add any audio transitions. Is it actually like that, or is it just DaVinci Resolve being a... No, it's just DaVinci Resolve. Yep, we're gonna make a cut there. Delete that out. Transitions, audio transitions. That fade -3. Oh, right, you have to make this real audio. Stop. One day I want to go and stand announce to get. We'll see about that. Generally, don't let a lot of people on the mic because it can be risky. Ryan Gillette is always like, "Hey, I want to announce with you guys." Darren said it was okay to announce with you guys. I don't think he ever did, actually. But that's speculation. But I'm like, no. I know your mouth. I'm not gonna do that. And Jim Potter, who's the next CCRA president, he is not a little more strict, but a little more. I think strict is the word. Not that Darren wasn't strict at all, but he's. I don't know, but we have a set booth this time. And it's gonna be me and Charles Weaver throughout the season, unless something comes up and one of us has to take a week off, which tends to happen to me every year. I have to take 1 week off, always one. Last year's because I was announcing a monster truck show in Centralia, Washington, which was awesome, by the way. Well, it's also like awful, but because it was a rain show, I'd never seen a rainy mud show until then, and I did, and it was cool, but it was also a little stressful. And it's like they can't get enough speed to hit the jumps well enough to get good air. There's lightning in the back. People are starting to go, We had to 3 times give an announcement. Hey, when there's lightning, please do this. This is the policy stuff that you have to do, which you have to do. I make it makes sense. I get it. I'm not going to dock that at all. But when you start telling people things about for your safety, it's people start to go, I want to go home. Yeah, announcing is fun. I got lucky getting into it. At the time, there was a fallout between their 2019 at their 2019 announcer and the board of directors. So they kind of booted him. And I messaged on Facebook. I said, "Hey, if you guys need or would like an announcer, I'd be more than happy to do it." Darren said, "Call me." And I've been doing it for 5 years now. I've done it at the Clark County Fair for 3 years. I've done a couple one-offs with Debbie Gas and Monster Truck Nitro Tour. Actually, February 15th, I did it was track crew for one. Played the Lightning nice. I was track crew for Monster Truck Show, and that's when I did the flagging for the quads. I was actually in charge of the quad program. I was orchestrating it, communicating with the quad guys. I did the drivers meeting for the quads, actually. It was kind of cool. I did the flagging and facilitated that. It was awesome. Lap counting and all that. I enjoyed it. I got to shut off a truck with the RII, remote ignition interrupter. I had to put out a fire, and everyone cheered for me. I mean, everyone cheered that the fire was out. But yeah, so it was a good time. I had a good time. But generally, if I'm doing announcing, I have a good time. I've also announced with the Sunset Speedway a total of 3 times now. Well, actually, technically 4 if you count July 4th and 5th. But yeah. Also, doing multiple days in a row is always kind of grueling on your voice. The Clark County Fair is grueling because it is 10 shows over 5 days with anywhere from 20 to almost 90 names that you have to say each one at least once. I try to do twice with the same amount of enthusiasm. So yeah, first day is normally 20 names, then 20. Then we'll jump to about 60 or so, then 80 or so, then back down for monster trucks to like 12, depending on how many tough trucks we have and how many monster trucks we have. But on average, it's between 12 to 15. That's great and fun. But it's all the same level of excitement, enthusiasm. And with racing as well, I try to keep everything as the same level of enthusiasm, because while there's certain drivers that are better than others, every one of them deserves the rock star treatment while they're out on the track. Because I don't know if you've noticed, I've hoped you notice, what I try to get across is that these are the coolest people in the world. These guys are race car drivers. Look at them race. And while it's not as easy with some of the divisions, like Tracers, we're doing some changes with the Tracers, but it can be a little rough. But in general, I try to do this driver, this driver, this driver, and keep it exciting because everyone is a superstar. And I think that's one thing that isn't carried over as much with everyone, or that I've seen. I also did not do the same treatment when Bigfoot came to the Clark County Fair because it was Bigfoot. And the first time in 30 years, you kind of have to play that up. And there's a couple things that you just play up a little more than others, and I don't really love the inequality of that. But, like, sometimes that's the business. Everyone's going to cheer louder for Bigfoot, so let's make them cheer. And people are going to cheer more for Don Jenner. People are going to cheer more for Aaron Elwes or Josh Rogers. And generally, I try not to give them anything more. But Geez, I try to give everybody everything to make it cool. Because the show is a lot better when everyone on the track is the coolest person in the world. You came to watch the coolest people in the world race cars. Not that that's what you came to the stream to hear. Hear me ranting about announcing. But that's my job, so export this as since PHRA, right? Quick export PHRA promo. Alright, next we are going to Northwest Focus Midgets promo. Oh, I don't know if I have pictures for them. I have their logo. I did have their logo. Well, let's grab it then because I have it on my River City schedule. Doing stuff in GIMP real quick. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna not do that actually. I'm not gonna do it like that at least. So let me go online. Look up Northwest Focus Midgets. I know this is very boring on my stream because you can't see what I'm doing. Using the snip tool. Save as Northwest Focus Midget. It's already a PNG. That makes things a lot easier. I don't have to add an alpha channel. Oh yeah, because it's gonna show up there. Let me add GIMP to sources real quick. Okay, GIMP. Add source. Window. Where are ya? GIMP. Okay, let's get it around. You get to see this live in the making. Trying to make make sure it blocks that dependency resolve. That works. Okay. There we go. Screenshots. Let's open that. Northwest Focus Midgets. You get to see how I do magic. Fill tool, mode erase, bam. Is there any other extra stuff around the edges? Actually, not that one. That one looks fine. That's fine. That. Bam, look at that. Overwrite. Let's go. I don't need that up twice. Okay, it was really too big, wasn't it? Or I can just make this bigger. You guys get to see edits in live time. Look at that, so cool. Anyway. I said I wanted to keep that open. There's people in general. Oh, I can. No, that's not what I wanted. You know that's not what I want on Discord. Try sharing my stuff somewhere real quick. YouTube. It's not what I wanted. You know that's not what I want on Discord. Yeah, you go for it. Okay. Have fun, whatever you're doing. I'm going to find pictures. Let's focus midgets. Let's go. See all photos. What are your albums? Need 2019. That's the last time they were at River City Speedway. promise I'm not AFK. Please stick with me as I search for media. You know what I could do? Hold on. Let me try stuff. Let me try stuff. That's gonna track in the background. Another track in the background. No track in the background. But I don't want a driver. Sorry. I just want pictures of cars. Eyes are not happy. Want no drivers in the pictures. Just want pictures of race cars. Don't need drivers of race cars. Oh, there's pictures of race car. There's driver. No drivers. No drivers. Drivers. I remember that one. Drivers. Boo. Race car. Save it as worthless folks midget. Yellow. What track is that? Silver dollar? Okay. Sorry, Underwell. That is kinda gross. I'm sorry, but trophy girls are kinda gross. I don't know why those are needed. Not necessary in my opinion. Maybe it's because we have a lot of kids here. But I don't like the idea of girls and very little clothing at the racetrack. Sorry. Unpopular opinion maybe, but I'm sticking to it. that's definitely from another speedway. Treaders. Oh my gosh. See if that helps. Okay, August 3rd. Still here. Okay, well, let's get started on what I can do as of right now. So right now, I could put in this. I can delete that. I can go. No, I don't put that in. That and that. That's not what it said. You know that. That. Let's go to my good friend YouTube. Let's focus midgets on board. Oh shoot, we got it. First try, look at that. Okay, and I'll take that. I'll go to bookmarks. I'll use this converter. BAP. Convert. Cool. We go back to downloads. Copy that there. And let's start putting stuff together as we have it. Hit that. Hit this. Hill thing. Or that. Oh, we got this one. Gosh, this is lame. What's the date for Northwest Focus Midgets? Okay, and restaurant menu. About all I can do until I can download the other stuff. That's not what I wanted. Should have some sort of background music. I think I might have something, but I'm not 100% sure it's stream safe. Let me see.
I think I just won my taxes.
Oh yeah?
I just switched from TurboTax to H&R Block. It was so easy.
I want to test out, see what this sounds like real quick. Check. Oh, cheap viewers, that's nice. Alright, that's good. Music is good. I'm listening to it on my own only audio. I think I should be fine. I need into that thing.
Every day, our world gets a little more connected, but a little further apart. But then, there are moments that remind us to be more human.
Thank you for calling Amica Insurance.
Gross, this ads.
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of.
At Amica, we understand.
Here are ads off my stream.
express myself in a way to where, you know, people can just feel exactly who I am. Personal
No
style
ads.
for me.
people should join. So it makes it more fun.
Your data is more valuable than gold to hackers. They're
No
selling your
ads.
passwords, bank details,
Ads
and
are
private
bad.
messages to
Ads
the
are
highest bidder.
bad.
McAfee.
No. You don't get to advertise on my channel. I will do more on this when I can, but I don't have much I can do, you know? Oh, what if? With all these on the bottom. Oh, not that. So do giants. And a sprint series. That deserves to be bigger. There's PHA. Crystal Association. Wait, why is the back? Oh. There we go. Okay, so let's put that. What do you call PMSA? Oh, hey Casey, so I wasn't looking at the chat for a second, sorry. I get a little sneak peek at the schedule update. Official schedule rather than tentative. Oh, interesting. GIMP's too small. Let me... Is that right? No, it's too big. What's that DaVinci result is? Let me just adding stuff live. I guess I just hide one or the other, huh? See how it works. How you doing, Casey? I'm assuming you're still here.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you. With professional-grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh, jeez.
The quarter pounder with cheese has many
Hey,
great
hey,
things.
why do I have ads? No
Maple
ads.
flavored griddle cakes.
You don't get to advertise on my stream. I don't free advertising for you. Yeah, I'm guessing I left you hanging so long you left. I don't blame you. Otherwise, just trying to get pictures of Northwest Focus midgets.
Amica Insurance.
No,
We
no,
know
no,
it's
no,
more
no,
than just a
no,
house.
no, no ads. stuff. I'm not talking, I'm just gathering pictures and stuff for the Focus Midget Sled show. Okay, I think I've got the array. So, let's get back to, what do I have on Discord?
When you're in the thick of a project, Harbor Freight is the place that always comes in handy. Whether you're picking up something for your pickup truck or a power tool for your project, at Harbor Freight, your dollar always goes further. And these days, when everything seems to cost more, you can take pride in knowing that you get hard-working tools at hard-working prices. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Yeah. Okay. Get into resolve. Let's get rid of that. 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 Those are ugly. Did I put the audio in here? Yeah. Okay, so take this one. Relate to that one. Go not save? Let's just say that's all of them. Go with that one first. And then we'll go array 3. For solo. Solo. Double O. Whoever Larson is in. 1, 2, 3. 41. 12. 42. Array 1. Is it the same as go? Go ahead. Okay, so that one stays. Delete. Back to the beginning. shutdown time. We gotta eat pretty soon here. Alright, after I'm done with this, we're gonna end the stream. Alright, back to the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. It's transition time. Moved it to color, and then was brightness flashing on? Or should I go dip to color? Okay. Yeah, do brightness flash actually. Camera shake, let's go. Yeah. That's not what I want to do. Oh, that's a good transition right there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's like I picked him on purpose. Oh, no, actually do split, huh? Yeah. Another camera shake. And dip to color dissolve. And let's dip to color. Let's put our sound in here. try something. Sleep advanced resolve.
Hackers sell your passwords, bank details, and private messages. Stop them with McAfee. Secure VPN, AI-powered scam detection, and award-winning antivirus all in one. Plans start at $39.99 for the first year. Visit McAfee.com/online protection. Terms apply.
Let's see if that will cut it. Yeah, I like it. Oh, plus folks measure per save. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. We'll see when I get on next, but so I usually